Hi, this is Jeremy at Walter's Gardens, and today we're going to talk about Heucherella. Heucherella is a combination between Heucherella and Heuchera, and what that does is it gives it a different leaf shape here. As you can see, it's very deeply lobed on some of these varieties, and it also improves the shade performance of these plants over a Heuchera. Heuchera tend to like partial shade to more sun, where Heucherella can handle a little bit more shade. We still recommend for best performance to have partial day sunlight on these plants, particularly morning sun and afternoon shade. Heucherella show season-long interest with the beautiful spring flowers that go into early summer, and then the excellent foliage that it shows the rest of the season. And these attributes make it an excellent container plant for a shady spot on your deck or in the yard. And then one other thing to remember about these Heucherella from Walter's Gardens is these are Velosa hybrids, which makes them much more heat and humidity tolerant, and they should perform much better throughout the summer months. Walter's Gardens offers Heucherella in two different sizes, a small 72 count plug or a large 20 count plug. 72 counts are available in summer or in the spring, and the 20 count is available in the spring. You can plant these either late summer from a small plug and overwinter them for a nice full plant the following spring with excellent flower performance. Otherwise, you can opt for a vernalized 72 or 20 count plug in the spring, and a 72 count plug will finish in roughly 7 to 9 weeks in a 1 gallon pot, and a 20 count plug will finish roughly 6 to 8 weeks in a 1 gallon pot. Also, some of these varieties do require a vernalization of roughly 8 to 9 weeks to flower. Heucherella are best grown at temperatures of 62 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit and are best grown under light to moderate shade conditions, especially during the summer months. As far as feed rates go, these are light to moderate feeders, so a feed of 75 to 100 parts per million nitrogen constant liquid feed is optimum, and pH of around 5.5 to 6.2 is a great range to be at. Now, some pests and diseases to watch out for. Probably the most common pests that we see on Heucherella are aphids, and they tend to be on the stems of the leaves and also the stems of the flowers. So scout on a regular basis and treat as necessary. As far as diseases go, some things to watch for are botrytis, crown rot, and root rot. And these tend to appear most likely when you have the plant grown under wet conditions for a prolonged period of time. To avoid any disease issues with Heucherella, it is important to space the plants on a timely basis, as well as growing them under moderate moisture conditions. And also, you want to make sure you ventilate the greenhouses to keep the humidity levels on the lower side. And make sure that you're watering the plants in the morning and allowing the foliage to dry by the afternoon hours. This is Jeremy with Walter's Gardens, and thanks for checking out our video on Heucherella. We hope you take these tips and apply them to your growing practices to grow an excellent crop.